Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Elena Medina, and today I'm going to talk about my phonology presentation, my final. Firstly, you must know that today I am going to divide my topic in two. Firstly is Spanish versus American English, and second is the phonology report. When we are talking about Spanish versus American English, we are talking about things that they have in common and things that they doesn't have in common. The things that they have in common are that both are use the Roman alphabet. What is the Roman alphabet? The Roman alphabet are just letters: B O T H, B O T H. They may sound different in English from in Spanish, but how they are written is the same. Also, around 30 to 40% of all words in English have a related word in Spanish. It may be the same phonology, it may be the same syntax, it may be the same vocabulary, whatever. They are the same. Now, in contrast, when we are talking about their difference, there are also quite a few interest differences. Firstly, when in Spanish we are talking about feelings, we tend to use the verb to have instead of the verb to be that is commonly used in English. In English, I can say I have hungry. We must say I am hungry. Nonetheless, in Spanish, I can say yo estoy hambre. We need to say yo tengo hambre. Spanish also have fewer words than in English. Just using the rice as an example, we just have 150,000 words. Well, in English, even if English doesn't have an official dictionary, using the Merriam-Webster dictionary, it has around a million words. But a fun fact about it is that even though Spanish has fewer words, when we translate from English to Spanish, Spanish translation tend to be a bit longer than in English. Lastly, as I said before, they use the same uh, Roman, uh, uh, Roman alphabet. That is because they have the same Indo-European root, but they are different branches. Spanish is from the Romance language, while English is from the Germanic language. What does that mean? It means that Spanish language tend to be more direct, I dare to say. The system of the phonology in the Romance language is that how they are pronounced is how they are written. That's it. But in English, it is a bit more complicated because they have different patterns, different phonetics for words that are written similar, may be said different. Now let's see a bit about the or phonetics report. The phonetics report will be divided in syntax, and syntax, semantics, phonetics, and the rhythm. Let's see the syntax. We are going to talk about the word order. Spanish and English have the same word order. Subject, verb, object. It can be different ordered, but Usually, this is the order that must follow in both languages. As I said, it can be different. For example, in Spanish, I can say me gusta el café or el café me gusta, that have the same meaning. But in English, I can just say I like coffee. If I were to say the coffee I like, it is grammatically correct, but the meaning is totally different. The second point that I want to talk about is the gerund. In English, in Spanish, we don't tend to use that many gerunds, but English is different. We tend to use the gerund at the start of the sentence or after a preposition. When we say in English, after it, he go to work, it doesn't sound right. We need to say the ing in the verb and say after eating, he goes to work. See, we use the gerund in here. But in Spanish, we use the infinitive. Después de comer, infinitive, él va a trabajar. There, we have no, have, gender. In English, we just use the. The can be used like for female, male, neutral, or whatever. So we can say that English doesn't distinct that much from gender as in Spanish. Next, we have in Spanish, adjectives come after nouns. That is different for English. In Spanish, I can say el perro negro. See? First is a noun, perro, and after is the adjective, negro. But English is different. We need to say first the adjective and then the noun. The black duck. Furthermore, English is so complicated that you need to say it in a specific order. Many people may don't think about this order when they are talking about something or where they are distracting in the conversation. But if you want to talk properly, you must use the order correctly. Firstly, the number, the quality, the size, the shape, the age, color, nationality, and material in that same order when we are talking about English. Spanish doesn't have that kind of order. You can say, as you remember, you can just say. Capitalization. Both English and Spanish, they use capitalization in the first letter of a sentence. When in English is when I also say the word I, the name of people, first word of a quotation, and the title of anything. Furthermore, English also use capitalization in weeks, day of the weeks, season, name of the season, but that is different in Spanish because in Spanish we don't necessarily use the capitalization in that capital letter in that. Now we have our second point, that is semantics. Semantics is talking about vocabulary. For example, as I said before, English tend to have more words than in Spanish. We can say en when we are talking about in, on, at. I am in Panama, on the street, at the park. Estoy en Panamá, en la calle, en el parque. We can also use the that can be translated of, by, which, in, that, at, about, out, and of. We also have false friends. That, as I said before, 30 to 40% of our word in English have a related word in Spanish. This word may have the same definition or a completely different definition. For example, embarazada, that is pregnant, is embarrassed, that is avergonzada. Nudo, not nude, desnudo. People who are people who are starting to learn the language may need to pay more attention when they are talking about don't confuse the words because there are some words that might sound inappropriate. For example, in Spanish I can say no me molestes, it's just no me molestes. But in English, if I say don't molest me, it is like don't sexually assault me, that may lead to misunderstanding a lot of problems. We also have politeness and formality. In both languages, we can be polite uh, with or shows of words, but it is a thing of a full sentence politeness. But in Spanish, we can be polite from the very beginning because we have tú or usted. Tú for friends and people who are really close to us, and usted for people who are in a higher position than us, or people who we want to be polite with. But English just have you. You can say just you for both. Prefix. Prefix are the word that you add at the start of a noun, sorry, of a word, and it may change the word itself. In Spanish, we also have most of the prefix that we use in English. For example, using the first word as an example, that is re, that is repetition. For example, re-entry, reentrada are the same. Loan words, loan words. As I said before, English tend to have more words than Spanish. It is also mostly because English tend to uh, borrow words from other languages. For example, Japanese karaoke, Italian opera, Greek comedy, and French coffee. Next, we have the phonetics. The pronunciation in Spanish and English is really different because, as I said before, one is a Romantic language that is totally straight, and the other is a Germanic language that have a lot of pattern, a different way to pronounce things. We can see it more clear. We can see it clearly when we are talking about the vowels. In Spanish, we just have 5 vowels: a, e, I, o, u. But English, we have 14. Taking the first one as an example, we can say I can be said like e, or it can be said like e. Both are I, but are different ways to pronounce. But are two different ways to pronounce it. But in Spanish, it have said I is I, and will always be I. The double consonants. Double consonant is mostly when we double whatever consonant. It must be the same consonant. In English, double consonant just tends to be used just as one consonant. We tend to ignore the other one. But in English, the words are like really domineering. Like, I am here, pronounce me. Diccionario, dirección, accidente, innato, innovación, paella, lluvia, sillón. See? But in English is roof, one, bottom, one, goal, one. So we tend to use just one consonant.